Hello and welcome to Greg's Channel 1. I'm Greg, this is Channel 1. Welcome back to the Doctor Who Sunday Reviews. This is Season 11, Episode 6, Demons of the Punjab. Now this episode was beautiful. It was beautiful for many different reasons. The antagonists of the story, the Jaharians, I have to say, I like the fact that they weren't what they were initially believed to be, which is assassins. I like the fact that there was character growth of the antagonists, of everyone thought that they were monsters, thought that they were the demons of the Punjab. When in actuality, if you think about it, the demons of the Punjab were the humans that were on a side that was causing a divide between India and Pakistan, creating Pakistan and India, the partition where India just broke off into all these little countries off it. And I have to say, this was a beautifully shot episode. This episode looked beautiful. They really, this season they've really gone out making every episode look absolutely stunning. Every episode has looked absolutely stunning. And I think this episode has hit me the most in a way that I wasn't expecting. The way that it started off quite light, where you get to see Yaz's family, all happy together, la 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 la, and you see the unsurety of her grandmother handing the watch over to her, saying, this is what I want you to hold, and not wanting to talk about the story behind it. And I like the fact that we saw the story and saw how the watch became important to her. And it was really, really good. I do tend to quite like the history-related episodes of Doctor Who where they go into the past, and they encounter something and they change something, or they see what happens and they fix something that's going to mess with it. And I like the fact that the Jaharians were, and changed. Whilst they were out doing their assassin things, they came back and their planet was gone. And there were so many of their race that had just not been witnessed for their goodbye, which I thought was quite a sad revelation, because the doctor's there, she'd heard of all the issues, and that the Jaharians were bad. They went around killing innocents, just going around to countries, going around to planets and just killing things. However, the stories, they were they had stuck to the old stories, not what was happening now with them. And the fact that the Jaharians, at the very end, I loved the fact that they said, just as Prem is killed, at the very end of the episode, where the Jaharians say to the Doctor and her companions, go, we will witness we will witness this. We will, make sure that he moves on and is not forgotten. And it was the slow walk away with the gunshot in the background. You could tell that, it may leave a lasting impact in them. And I like the fact that you found out that Prem was the person to die. Was going to be the person to die about midway through the episode. And the second half of the episode was them, the very end of the episode was them trying to get this marriage going, so then he could at least have that moment. where he marries, Iyaz's gran. They have that moment before it all goes away. Oh, the acting performances from the entire cast. Bradley Walsh knows how to cry. He knows how to cry and make it feel real. When he says goodbye to Prem, and you could tell that he knows, because obviously he knows that Prem's going to die and there's nothing he can do to stop it. And that he has to let this man die. And it's the fact that, you can tell that he's choked up, he can't speak, and it's almost like it's hitting home that, he's still got stuff to deal with. I think this episode really made Yaz, I have to say, it really made me love Yaz. Because of the fact that, she almost did what they say you shouldn't do. Like what happened with Rose, with Eccleston, when she saved her father from dying, and then hell broke loose. And I'm glad that the Doctor was doing everything she could to avoid getting involved. Yet the situation kept pushing them closer to getting involved. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this episode. I think this is the episode that's made me, I don't know, it got me close to tears. Especially when Prem seemed to acknowledge that he was dying. He made that choice of, I will come after you. You guys go. I will follow. And you could tell in his voice that he didn't believe what he was saying. That he knew that this was his time to die. And as he walks out, he tries desperately with his brother to say, brother, you don't have to do this. And then, gunshot. Well done, Doctor Who. You're doing great. Anyway, that's my review of the episode. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. You can like, dislike, share, subscribe, comment, do the thing. I'm currently working on some other stuff that I'm trying to get sorted in. So then I got some stuff to do in the new year, because obviously Doctor Who's got another 4 more episodes. Next one's called Kerblam. Sounds very explosive. Sorry, I had to. It's a joke. Gotta cheer myself up after this episode got me. So, see you next week in another time. Sayonara.